So that shiny new game just came out, Sandland, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game for some first impressions. Keep in mind this is not a full review, this is a quick look at the game. I played the game for around 1 hour, so I'll show some footage of the game while describing it and giving a few thoughts on it. 1 hour didn't really seem like a lot of time to progress in this game, so I really did not get that far at all. That's mostly due to the game's amount of dialogue and cutscenes. There's a whole bunch of both. Anyways, to begin the game, you're chilling out on some rocks, waiting for a truck to come by. Once it comes by, you rob it of its water. It's not called Sandland for nothing, and people be thirsty. Well, humans and demons. This game is based on a manga from 2000. You play as Lucifer's son, a prince of demons. All of your companions are also demons. None of them are really mean or anything though, they're just kinda silly. How the game explains it is humans are dumb, they go to war, and then what was once a small desert is now most of the planet. So water is a hot commodity in this game. Back at the demon village, a human sheriff appears. He wants a demon's help to look for the legendary spring. After you ask your dad Lucifer for permission to go, and he agrees, you and Thief, which is a knowledgeable old demon, go with Sheriff. I fought a few monsters and people, and even learned a new combat skill, and eventually we made it to a little village where we planned on stealing food and water. Thief goes in to steal it, as he's good at stealing, and for some reason he's dressed as Santa Claus. The humans I fought earlier popped the tires of the vehicle that we were using, so after stealing food and water, we head over to a military base nearby to steal a tank as a vehicle. After a while of sneaking around inside the base, we get to the tank, and the tank is in bad shape. While in the hangar where the tank is, there was also a human female held captive there. She said to free her because she's an ace mechanic, and she can get the tank working. She was freed and fixed the tank as best she could, and then it was escaping and shooting with the tank from the base after that. After escaping and blowing up some vehicles along the way, you're able to upgrade your tank's gun using one that you scavenged from another tank that you blew up. And the human girl says there's a garage in another town, an old abandoned town, that she could use to fix up the tank properly. So that was my next mission, to head there. I also got off at this point, but this game seems to me like it's very story driven. It feels like I barely did anything in the game because the time spent with talking and cutscenes were so much. It seems like this game will be focused mainly on combat, both on foot and vehicle, and the story of course, which is what I'd say is this game's main focus by far. I played the demo for around 20-ish minutes weeks ago, and I remember fighting different types of monsters with various types of vehicles, plus powers for your own character, so that's pretty cool and you have that to look forward to. All in all, this is a pretty solid game, and its performance on PC was actually pretty good as well. Though that's my personal opinion. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you on the next one.